on the UK's #1 live music and chart show. Tonight we have the exclusive screening of the brand new Bryan Adams video, and we'll also be seeing the London Boys to Pasadena singing live in the studio a little later on.
We have 2 exclusives for you tonight, and we kick off with our first, number 6 in the top 100, Colour Me Bad with Heartbreaker.
Yo, why you wanna play me like that?
That's Mark, Sam, Kevin and Brian, Colour Me Bad with Heartbreaker, who we may well be seeing in the British charts next week.
3 new entries in this week's top 10, Michael Jackson, Ride, and Jesus and Mary Chain. And Jesus and Mary Chain are at number 10 with Reverence.
At number 9, it's Ride, who we'll be seeing later with Leave Them All Behind.
Kicks Like a Mule are at number 8 with The Bouncer.
And Kylie Minogue falls to number 7 with Give Me Just a Little More Time.
Michael Jackson is straight at number 6 with Remember the Time.
And Soulful Curtis Tigers is at number 5 with I Wonder Why.
And the Pasadena stay at number 4 with I'm Doing Fine Now.
And at number 3, it's Holland's 2 Unlimited with Do 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 Do.
And Shakespeare Sister are up to number 2 with Stay.
And still at number 1, it's Marty Pello and the Boys with Wet 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 and Good Night Girl. Last week we had on Top of the Pops the exclusive showing of Michael Jackson's new video. This week it's straight in at number 6. After spending 16 weeks at number 1 last year, Bryan Adams is back with a brand new single. It kicks off his UK tour on July the 7th at Manchester City Football Ground, and here's the exclusive screening of his brand new video, Thought I Died and Gone to Heaven.
Keep checking the charts on the world's best music program, Top of the Pops.
We hope you get lots of Valentine's cards tomorrow, and we'll be back at the same time next week with more of the best-selling music. Until then, good night. Good evening and welcome back to the UK's #1 chart show. Tonight we feature American Mariah Carey live by satellite from the USA.
And the highest new entry this week goes in at number 5. You can see Kylie Minogue singing live later.
And of course there's a brand new #1 from Wet 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 who will be singing later on in the show.
But first we start with a band from Holland. They are 2 Unlimited, and new entry at number 9, The Twilight Zone.
That's Curtis Tigers and I Wonder Why. This next band kick off the European tour on July the 3rd, and watch out for Phil Collins in the forthcoming movie Hook. Yes, at number 7, it's Genesis and I Can't Dance.
I can dance, I can talk.
That's Wet Wet Wet, Britain's brand new #1 single, and they'll be celebrating Burns Night in true Scottish style on Saturday.
And the Wet start their UK tour at the beginning of March. That's it from Top of the Pops. Check us out, 7 o'clock next week. Good night.
Good night. Brian May and Driven by You. 13's unlucky for some, but not for our next band, because that's what they entered the chart at. All the way from Somerset, making the Top of the Pops debut, here's Shaft with Rhubarb and Custard.
Rhubarb, slim pianist was, danced quickly over the keys.
Our next lady's literally just stepped off a plane to be here tonight, and all she wants for Christmas is a good long rest. In at number 35 and singing live on Top of the Pops, here's Lisa Stansfield and All Woman. Our next band on Top of the Pops should have done the sound effects for the Terminator 2 movie. From Holland with a new entry #26, here's Human Resource and the Complete Dominator. That's Queen at the top of the charts, but will it be the Christmas #1? Don't forget, next week's extended Top of the Pops is the Christmas special on Christmas Day at 2 o'clock.
And we'll see you back here on January the 2nd for the first show of 1992, and there'll be a brand new chart. Until then, it's Merry Christmas and good night.
Hello, good evening, and a very warm welcome back to the first action-packed Top of the Pops of the year.
And kicking us straight into 1992, a Right Said Fred. They're at this week's number 5 with Don't Talk, Just Kiss. There with Bohemian Rhapsody.
Our next song got to number 2 back in 1987, and it features some of the most romantic lyrics I've heard in quite some time. Here's the Pogues and Kirsty MacColl with A Fairy Tale of New York. this is the first show of 1992. Here to welcome in the new year with his sequel to We Should Be Together, it's Cliff Richard singing live on Top of the Pops with This New Year.
There you go with the saddle bumping. I wonder if I should let you back in. I don't have time again.
Here's a band that is still recovering from the side effects of Hogmanay. Yes, the Glasgow boys are back on Top of the Pops with the highest new entry at number 20. Here's Wet 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 and Good Night Girl.
Thank you.
That's Queen at number 1, but will it still be there next week? And from ourselves and our wild, crazy studio audience,
We hope you have a very happy and a very healthy 1992. Good night!
There'll be another chance to see the special tribute to Freddie Mercury on Saturday evening at 8:15 on BBC 2.